This is TV Platinum. Here are the top 5 stories making the headlines.
On number 1, the Emir of Kano, Emir Sanusi II, has declared that he will no longer offer advice to President Bola Tinubu's administration on tackling Nigeria's economic challenges. Sanusi made these remarks on Wednesday while serving as chairman at the 21st Memorial Lecture of Chief Gani Fawemi held in Lagos. He revealed that although he had initially extended his support to the government, he has now resolved to discontinue his advisory role. Sanusi urged Nigerian lawyers to emulate the virtues of the late Gani Fawemi, whom he described as a paragon of integrity and good character. Values, he said, are lacking in the legal profession today. The Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), Mele Kyari, has emphasized the company's commitment to transparency, stating that it remains the only Nigerian firm to publish 100% of its financial accounts annually. Speaking on Wednesday during a presentation of NNPCL 2024 revenue performance and 2025 projection to the National Assembly's Joint Committee on Finance, Kyari disclosed that the company had remitted 10 trillion naira to the Federation account by September 2024. Kyari highlighted that the NNPCL is Nigeria's highest taxpayer and the top payer of royalties and dividends. He also called for a forensic audit into the funds spent on stabilizing petrol prices and ensuring an uninterrupted supply of the product from January to September 2024. Kyari added that the company's revenue projection for 2025 would be finalized after its board of directors meet in 2 weeks. He assured lawmakers that the parameters for the 2025 budget were both realistic and achievable. On number 3, the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, has disclosed that the ministry successfully completed several multi-billion naira capital projects in 2024 despite receiving no capital allocation. Speaking during the 2025 budget defense session before the National Assembly's Joint Committee on Interior on Wednesday, Tunji-Ojo explained that the achievement was made possible by enforcing existing contracts and compelling contractors to honor agreements. He noted that some contracts dating back to as early as 1999 had been abandoned by contractors under public-private partnerships, PPP, or concession arrangements. Tunji-Ojo emphasized that these milestones were achieved without incurring any additional cost to the government. On number 4, a faction of Oyo kingmakers has threatened to sue Governor Seyi Makinde over his approval of Oba Abimbola Owode as the 46th Alaafin of Oyo, citing allegations of defamation. The kingmakers, who had initially recommended Prince Lukman Gbadegesin for the throne, took exception to the governor's claim that they accepted bribes during the selection process. 5 out of 7 Oyo Mercy members boycotted the presentation of the staff of office to Oba Owode. In a letter addressed to the governor by their legal counsel, Kunle Sobaloju, senior advocate of Nigeria, the kingmakers described the accusations as unacceptable and urged Makinde to provide evidence in court instead of engaging in what they termed as a campaign of calumny. And lastly, the National Assembly Joint Committee on Basic Education has raised concerns over the National Examination Council's NECO unauthorized spending of revenue generated from the sale of senior school certificate examination registration forms in 2024. The issue arose when NECO Registrar Professor Ibrahim Ushishi appeared before the committee to defend the agency's 2024 budget performance and 2025 proposal. Ushishi disclosed that NECO generated over 22 billion naira from the sale of registration forms priced at 22,250 naira each for over 1.3 million candidates in 2024. However, discrepancies in NECO's budget presentation forced the committee to step down the session, calling for greater accountability and clarity in its financial records.
Those are the top stories. Do subscribe and follow us across all our platforms to get more of this update.